So I noticed that my rose had some white stippling spots on the leaves, and when I looked under the leaves, I saw some tiny insects there. And I did some research and I realized that those are called rose leafhopper nymphs, and these are the immature wingless stage of the rose leafhopper itself. Now, as you can see here, I am using the insecticidal soap to treat this. You can treat it one of two ways. You can blast it with water, making sure to get the underneath of the leaf so that the nymphs, the leaf hopper nymphs can, the stream of water can knock them off. And you can also use the, as I'm doing here, the insecticidal soap, which you want to make sure that you spray underneath the leaves so you can coat the insects directly in order for it to work. Now these nymphs, unlike the winged adults that will fly or jump away instantly when disturbed, these young these young nymphs, they cannot fly as yet, and so they will clumsily crawl forward, backward, or even sideways once you hold up the leaf. So when I held up the leaf, I realized that they were crawling down the leaf. So I drenched this rose in the insecticidal soap and I made sure to get underneath the leaves so as to make sure that I am hitting these names directly so that I can treat the problem instantly. Now this rose is a double knockout rose. They have beautiful dark pink blooms, and it's one that reblooms, and it blooms continuously throughout the season. And so I would hate to have my rose destroyed by these insects. This is a special one for me because this was given to me by my 93-year-old neighbor, such a sweet lady, and she had a beautiful climbing rose in her house. She moved recently, and I asked her if I could dig that rose out, and she's like, "No, that rose is too old. I'll buy you a rose." So she bought me this one, and so this is a very special rose to me. So I want to make sure that I take good care of it. And so I sprayed underneath the leaves. I just drenched it in the insecticidal soap. Now, as you can see, I am not wearing a gloves here, but it's generally okay if you don't with when using the insecticidal soap. However, I made sure to wash my hands very carefully with soap and water once I was finished, and always make sure that you read the labeling to know how to handle these products, and of course wash your hands properly with soap and water once you're done.